Nothing like, guys. So, when looking at the Map of Consciousness by David Hawkins, one thing about that chart, looking at it right away, is enormously helpful, or was to me. But one thing about it is it's a logarithmic chart. So the values in it are logarithmic, and I know a lot of us here aren't mathematicians, so we may not have a good grasp of what logarithms are and the scale of that. So I just want to give a brief overview, okay? So when they're talking about the logarithms, they're dealing with big numbers and numbers that change. So it's not a linear scale. The scales get bigger as it goes up. They grow exponentially. So for instance, the log of 5, which is 10 to the 5th power, is 1 million times, the log of 10 is 1 million times greater than the log of 5. So 10 to the 10th power is 1 million times bigger than 10 to the 5th power, okay? And remember, so at this chart, the bottom of the chart, shame is 20, and then love is up at 500. So think about that difference there. If from 5 to 10 is a million times bigger, and then we're going up all the way up to the 1,000, which is the avatar, you know. So the log of 20 is 10 billion times greater than the log of 10. So even though, so linearly, the log of 10 should only be, if we compare the log of 10, the difference between the log of 10 and 5 and the log of 20 and 10, linearly that would only be double. But here, we're looking at 10 billion versus a million. So you see how the scale changes. And again, that's only from 20 to 10. So then if we look at love versus fear, so we're looking at 10 to the 500th power versus 10 to the 100th power. And I can't even write that number, the difference. My calculator won't calculate it. So it's trillions or something. It's trillion. That's the difference between love and fear. It's insane. It's insanity. Love and light.